I wasn't scared at all. In fact, the thought of what was coming thrilled me. Fine, I'll pay, I said. A smirk spread across Helen's face. That is more like it. I cut her off. On one condition, you have to admit, right here and now, that you can't survive without my $45. The second you say it, I'll transfer the money. Deal? The smirk on Helen's face froze. When she finally processed what I'd said, she slammed her hand on my desk. Laura, how dare you mock me? Her voice was so shrill it almost cracked. She was genuinely furious now. Then, a cunning look crossed her face as an idea seemed to strike her. She calmed down and turned to address the rest of the office. Since Laura refuses to pay for the dinner, her share will be split among the rest of you. Everyone, please send me an extra $10. My face hardened. She was clearly trying to strong-arm me into paying. $10 wasn't much, but I knew it would make my colleagues resent me. Over time, that resentment would turn into isolation and ostracism. But if I gave in this time, there would be a next time. And a time after that, working my butt off for peanuts was hard enough. Was I supposed to use my own salary to line the pockets of some power-tripping manager? I couldn't swallow this insult. I sent a direct message to the top boss. Mr. Roberts, I have a question. Is it company policy to charge employees for department events they didn't attend? When was this rule implemented? He didn't reply, probably in a meeting, but my colleagues couldn't hold back any longer. Murmurs of complaint filled the air. Why should we have to? It is not our fault she didn't pay. Exactly? What are we? Her personal piggy bank. Even the colleague who had warned me earlier physically shifted her chair away from me, seeing that her plan had worked. Helen shot me a smug, satisfied look. It was a look that said, you are way out of your league, kid. Then she gave me her ultimatum, transfer the money by the end of the day. This time, I said nothing, but something about all this felt very wrong. Later that afternoon, still fuming, I went to the fire stairwell to cool off. Just as I was about to leave, I heard the sound of high heels approaching. On a whim, I ducked around the corner of the landing. It was Helen. She stopped just out of sight, talking on her phone, her voice dripping with smug satisfaction. Just you wait, she'll be packing her bags within a month. Her conversation continued. Your port me, who'd dare? Those idiots would rather lick my boots. And that restaurant last night was a great find, cheap and good. The whole thing was just over $1,000. She hung up, then scoffed into the empty air, her voice full of contempt. Trying to fight me? She really needs to take a look in the mirror. I stayed hidden in the corner until long after she had left. So, this was never about the $45. It was about forcing me to quit. That settled it. There was no way I was letting this go. Her last comment sparked an idea. If she wanted to turn my colleagues against me, let's see who was better at playing that game. I refused to believe everyone in this office was born without a spine. Back at my desk, I pulled up the video of the dinner again, trying to spot the restaurant's name. I went through it frame by frame, whether by design or chance. There were no logos or signs visible. Just as I was about to give up, my eyes landed on the dinnerware. Wait a second. Those plates. Why did they look so familiar? They looked just like... I quickly opened my photo album and found the design for the custom plates I'd ordered for my parents' restaurant. It was a perfect match. So, the restaurant where they had their dinner was mine. I immediately called my mom to confirm. Oh, right? A group of about a dozen people came in yesterday, said it was a company dinner. Their boss was so cheap, so many people, and they only ordered the least expensive dishes. Then she insisted on a 20% discount before she'd pay. The total only came to $250, and they packed up every last scrap of leftover food. Oh, and she called today asking me to issue a fake receipt for $850. Your father told her to get lost. I breathed a sigh of relief. Good for Dad. Just to be sure, I had my mom pull the restaurant's security footage. It was them, my colleagues, without a doubt. I told my mom what had happened today. She was furious and immediately sent me a copy of the itemized bill from last night. You go get 'em, sweetheart. Don't you worry. If things go south, you can always come home. Mom and Dad will take care of you.